Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Justin, aka Power Up, and we are in the building tonight, man, with a special deck profile with one of our community members, man. It's our first time doing something like this. Usually it's either myself or some of our Power Up TCG guys, but we're gonna get into an amazing deck profile of one of the strongest decks in Dragon Ball Super Fusion World. I'm super excited. Keep it locked. Here we go. Here we are, man. We're gonna jump right into this deck profile. No cuts, no delays. We're gonna jump straight into this thing, man. I got my guy Buggy. He is the Captain Ginyu from Puerto Rico. Y'all make some noise for him. This dude, he's been patiently waiting, and it's his moment right now, man. We're gonna let this dude just go off, man. So Buggy, how are you, man? How you feeling? How you living, man? What's good with you, man?
I'm hyped. I'm super excited to be here with the myth, the GOAT, the legend, Power Up.
Hey, come on, bro. Let's go, man. Honored to have you, bro.
Yeah, let's start. It's a simple deck, but people are sleeping on my boy. They're sleeping.
Bro,
on my
I'm gonna be honest with you.
so-
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a guy who slept on that deck, and I got clapped real quick. I got super clapped, and I learned real fast as a red player to just run 4 Frost because of this deck. I said it in my Goku profile that I did, this red U7 Goku profile. I was like, I'm running 4. I know some people say you don't need to run 4, but I'm like, I'm running 4 because I don't want to get clapped by Ginyu. Because you have to be prepared for this deck, man. Or at least its engine, because its engine is so good. You know what I'm saying? But man, tell us about a little bit about yourself, man. How long you been playing TCGs? How long you been playing Fusion World? I know it just came out. Have you been playing since it dropped, or just kind of give us your rundown, man?
Well, sure. I've been playing the first Dragon Ball, the OG Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay. You play Masters.
Set
Let's go.
one. Not Master, but before it called Master. Wow. Yeah, but mostly it started with set 1, Yellow. I saw Ginyu. I fell in love with the deck. I fell in love with the characters. Mostly they're men in spandex, so they just show for fun.
Right.
What motivated me most to run this deck, it's big brain. It's a big brain deck, and mostly people are sleeping on Ginyu because yes, it's yellow. You can go around it. You can kill the bodies on the board. But I'm a guy that comes from One Piece.
There you go.
On
Okay.
One Piece, I run Nami. I'm a Cancer guy. I run Nami. You gotta think around your opponent, what to take, what not to take.
Right.
I am a BCS champion of Spike Brothers Vanguard, so I come with the mentality that I gotta go with big numbers, go big or go home.
Now, hey,
You don't go minus. You gotta gamble on Lady.
I respect
If you
that.
don't gamble on Lady Luck, there's nothing. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I respect
so
that.
let me give you a quick rundown. So we got the leader, Captain Ginyu.
Yep.
You draw, you awaken 1 energy, but here comes the awaken effect. The best effect that you're gonna have is you pay 3 of your energies, you discard 2,
Yep.
and you awaken all of your Ginyus
You
again.
restand
So you
everything.
can swing-
All those guys restand.
So you swing with all of your guys, you lower your opponent's hand, and you be like, okay, my turn again. You go to 6 to 7 attacks. So let me give you a quick rundown with the frog, Captain Ginyu Frog.
Yep. Starting with
you
this
draw.
first card. We got 4 copies of this, right?
Yes, sir. You draw with him. Mostly people are gonna pop it with Whis or just gonna kill it, but I wait at least 1 to 2 turns. My apologies, because you want to constantly draw.
Yes.
You want to drop your pieces like Raccoon, Ginyu, Freeze Up, Death Beam, and so on.
Yep.
So it's a really good card.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best drawing pieces in the game, in my opinion.
So here comes the best part. And people are sleeping on my dude. 2 calls Ginyu Force.
Oh, bro.
Not Ginyu Force.
Yes.
So It withstands you 2 energy, but obviously you gotta have 2 Frieza members on the field. So you have 2 cost Frieza that swings and you take life. You play Rikun, you take life, and Rikun plays you the Ginyu,
Yep.
and with that beautiful card, you restand 2 energies.
The card is card is
It
broken.
broken as
The card is broken.
So I run 4 because that's
You have to run 4 of these, bro. If you're not running 4, what are you doing with your life, bro? Like, you have to run 4 of this.
And I run 1 Ginyu.
Yeah. Talk to me about that, man. Why do you run just
1.
1 copy of this guy? Why? What makes him just like a one of? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I see Super players. Shout out to Super.
Hey, shout out to super players. Shout out.
He runs 4. I see him run 4. Why? He's a 10k. Beautiful 10k. Yeah, you can combo with it.
And you can add up to 1 extra with Ginyu Force and its special traits from your drop. So you're gonna go back and go get your strong cards back.
That is a Hail Mary.
Yep.
But I see him a little bit cloggy.
Sure.
Because in my version, I want to FTK my opponent, and mostly those who have played FTK decks, they just want to end the turn and that's it.
Sure.
So for me, it's a good card. I will bump it up 2 in the near future, but for now, I will run it at 1. Good card, not a bad card.
That's fair. That's a fair statement.
Coming up to my Australian boy, Jace.
Hey, it's Jace.
Let's
Jace.
go. See, you should be the next voice actor.
Let's go, bro. Sign me up, man. Sign me up.
So Jace, it's a 15k, yeah, but people sleep when you have more more Ginyu members. He's a 20k on your turn.
Yep.
People say, oh, he's just a 20k. Yeah, but it's cost 1 that's gonna
1 costs 20k.
Send you to the hospital. Yep.
It's good.
And it's a good card because with the Ginyu withstanding 2 energies, you can play him. You can keep sending bodies to the board.
Yep. You need bodies on the board for Ginyu to get the full effect of everything you want to do, right? Like, that's what this deck wants to do.
Oh, it's a must. And of course, the fastest man alive, and I'm not talking about Flash. I'm talking about Birder.
Facts, bro.
The Blue Hurricane. He's a vanilla. He's a 20k and a 10k combo.
Yep.
Nonetheless, I'm gonna talk about it, but he's your guy to keep swinging bodies.
Yep.
Up to the next card 3. I run 3 because 4 is a little bit cloudy, but 3. Lord Frieza, the one, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
That will stop and power up. I'm so sorry to say, he's gonna stop your frost.
Yeah, man, tell us how that works, man. You were telling me off cam about this a little bit. That this card right here is how you get around frost, which was one of my questions I was gonna ask you. Is like, as a yellow player, I feel like there are a lot of people who are like, bro, I hate playing and running into red players because of frost. How do I get around it other than Crusher Ball? Talk to us about that.
Okay, so to all my yellow players, and shout out to the haters that don't think that Ginyu is gonna be a good deck. This card, number 1, is a combo piece for your Ginyus. You're just gonna play him, rest the frost, kill it with Death Beam. That's it. You can combo with Supernova, so you can swing to the frost and kill it with a 40k, making your opponent, red players, waste their hand.
Yeah, so let's hold on. Let's talk about what this card. Let's go. Let me bring this up real quick so everybody can see it. So, if you're watching this and you're like, "What does this do exactly?" Can you because I don't think we really specified what this card does. So, it's a 2-cost, 10k combo power. Activate main. Switch this card to rest mode. So you're gonna rest this guy. Play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 1 or less, and freezes army with its special traits from your hand. Right? Is that's correct, right?
Well, no, you rest your opponent's card.
Wait a minute. Do I have the right one in here? Because this is the 2-cost 15k? No?
Give me one quick second.
I'm about to say, did I?
th- th- That's the wrong one. My
Did
apologies.
you put the wrong one in the deck profile?
Yeah, my apologies.
Okay, so this is supposed to be
That's-
it's supposed to be the other Frieza, which is it's a
Yeah.
one cost Frieza for 10k combo
my
power.
bad, dude.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
So I know which one you're talking about
messed
then. Okay, so people might be looking at this and be like, why this Frieza? Okay, because I was curious too when I first saw the deck profile when you sent it to me. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let him talk his talk, man, and we'll see. But it is the one cost Frieza, not the two cost Frieza.
Yeah.
That for one is on
That's a
on
massive
play.
blooper right there.
On play, it rests something is what it does. So
Yeah.
okay, got you. Okay.
My apologies.
It happens. So it happens, guys. As you're watching this, you know, it happens. But we know the card is now. You guys know 3 copies of the one cost Frieza that rests on play. Got it. But you play that, rest it, and then you do what to kill the Frost?
The Frost? Well, you have 2 options. The leader swings, and you play a bunch of the Ginyu, which you can overkill the Frost.
Yes, we'll get to that amazing
And
card in
you
a second.
Yeah. And you have Supernova. You either 40k the Frost, making your opponent waste their hand, or
Yep.
you can rest the Frost for 2 or 1 round, but you can still like look for options to kill it with Death Ball, Golden Death Ball, or
Yeah.
like I will say it, I call it the Pew Pew card.
Oh yeah.
But mostly people, how could I say this? Mostly people don't like running the card. I do love it because you can rest, especially for Broly players.
Yes.
They use Paragus and summon the blocker 24/7. That's annoying.
Yep.
It is annoying because you have how many turns you can have that card. As long as Paragus is on the field, your opponent's gonna summon that little blocker and it's gonna stop your game.
Facts.
But I like the Frieza, the cost 1 Frieza, because it helped me combos with Bonds of the Ginyu, Supernova, and Death Beam.
Yeah.
That's why I run 3 copies of the Frieza.
Yeah, it's a good card, man. I mean, anytime you can just play a card, rest something, and then, I mean, it's a threat, man. That's probably one. I know some people are like kind of about the card, but I think it's kind of necessity, especially in Ginyu. I feel like you have to run that for sure. All right, what's the next
As
one? We have for Raccoon. We already know this guy is a beast, bro.
That's the combo piece. That's your combo piece with 2 cost Frieza and Ginyu. That's your combo piece.
Yep.
You play him because he lets you play any Ginyu member except except himself. It will be broken if it said any Ginyu member. But,
Oh yeah.
you know, it's 2 or less.
Yeah, so when this card, for you guys watching it at home, this is a on play, add up to 1 card from your life. So not only is it a another 20k beat stick that does things, but it costs 3 because it also helps you self-awaken, which you want to do as a Ginyu player. You want to get awakened quick as possible. And you get the battle card that you can play that's 2 or less with the Ginyu Force in its trait. So you literally play this guy and you're just going to drop the 2-drop and basically get all your energy back for free.
It's an amazing combo. But here comes the best part that people, especially Red and all players, the Golden Freezy Pop. Beautiful card.
Yep. This card is a menace, bro.
Beautiful. Oh, it is. Especially when you swing with your board, and he said 2 at hand, you pay 5, you play him, and you swing with everything that you have in your hand.
Yep.
It is GG.
Yep.
But mostly what it helps is that it can rest. It left anything rested, like a big Broly.
Yep.
Anything.
Yep. Any of your opponent's big cards that they're swinging with, you just if they left that thing tapped or like they have it in rest mode going into this play when you play this Frieza, you just swing and keep that card locked and it can't do anything next turn. So it's
really good.
Yep. Or you just play 1-drop Frieza you get 6 energy. You tap 1, you play your Frieza to rest their card that they thought they were going to try to leave because they're prepared for Frieza. So they're like, I'll just leave this card up. No, 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 no. We're going to play the 1-cost Frieza, rest it, then I play my 5-drop, then I keep it locked, and now it's stuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's a beautiful card.
Mm-hmm.
But I see it like finisher if if
sure.
they survive your combos.
Yep. Sorbet, man. Sorbet is the next card up. This 1-cost draw card. I feel like the cantrips, those are kind of a guaranteed. You're going to run 4 of those. You know what I mean? Deck thinning is deck winning, you know?
I learned many games from other TCG that if you thin your deck, you got your combo pieces fast.
Yep.
People say, "Oh, he's gonna deck. I was gonna lose." No, you secure your win condition.
Yes, I've learned that too. I feel like back in the day when I first started, I didn't understand like why do I want to draw so much. I feel like I'll get closer to losing the game, but no, probably not. Not unless you're playing against a mill deck that's gonna mill your whole deck away. But that may be the only way.
So you're telling me that set 3 we can have Janemba again?
Oh Lord, you know, let's just keep it moving. We pray that we don't ever see that again. Get that junk out of here. Get that. No, Bandai, no. And then the next card is Super Combo Chile. We already know what this card is.
You
good
mean
for.
the waifu?
Waifu.
That's the waifu.
That's waifu. That's waifu. Okay, okay. I see your style over here. Oh man. Yeah, super combos give you crazy defense. You know what I mean? So we already know what that's gonna be good for.
Really good. Amazing combo. Oh, but here comes the card that I always love and I always will main on a yellow deck. It's the second form Frieza.
Yes.
It will rest 3 or less. It could rest anything that will help your opponent out combo you. And it guarantees you that you can take a life and awaken faster.
Yep. Yep. Necessity, bro. That's a necessity right there.
Oh yeah. And it guarantees you maybe wins because you take life from your to your hand.
Right.
But here comes the card of the hour,
bro.
The OG. We are buns of the game.
Yeah, we're hitting the extra card package now. So we done all the battle cards. Now we're in the extra cards. And honestly, man, I was telling you off recording, man, when we were right as we were preparing all this, I was like, man, this card is just it's probably the craziest extra card in the game because of how big it can get. Like, sure, it's kind of generic at base value, but like if you are playing this in a Ginyu deck, like this is ridiculous, bro.
You know what's the funny part? Shout out to my boy Emma from Puerto Rico, and shout out to Jatsi, the story in Puerto Rico.
Let's go.
So I was playing against Broly, big bad Broly. So I'm bored. I have a few Ginyu members. So I swing with Rikun, did a bunch of the Ginyu, 65. They were like, what? Why 65? For each Ginyu Force member.
Yep.
Including the leader. That's ridiculous.
Yes. Yes. Card is busted, bro. 1000%. Just so y'all are aware, for those y'all are like, what does this card do? I don't even know. Like, I'm new to the game. I don't know. Well, let me just explain to you. During a battle, you can activate this card from your hand. And it isn't just if it's your turn, you can do this on defense too, which is nuts. So it's like choose your leader or up to one of your battle cards and it gets plus 10,000 power for the battle. Then that card gets plus 5,000 for the battle for each Ginyu Force character among your leader and battle cards. So you're getting a guaranteed 10, 15 because your leader's already on board, but then you get 5 more for everything on your board. So like usually you have about 7 cards at least on board. So you're like, this is a lot of power, bro, and it just goes off.
It's a sensu beam for Ginyu.
Times 10. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Next extra card, man. Let's see. This is the. Tell me about the next one. Yeah, Supernova.
So when I saw my friend playing it on cooler deck, shout out to the other yellow deck, the sleeper other deck.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does it does? And I'm like, I read it. I read it twice. I look at my one of my closest friend. I'm like, this is broken. And he's like, yeah, it's 20, and you can rest. You leave anything 4 or less rested.
Yep.
I'm like, that's broken.
So good. It's insanely good. Being able to, but I mean, the only bad part about it, and that's why you have it at 2, is that it's only for offense. So you're
Your
gonna
turn.
use it to try and
Yeah.
push in for game, or you really need to lock something down so your opponent. It's kind of a high offense, but yet a subtle defense card. So it's like on offense, I can put pressure, but I can also lock my opponent down just enough to maybe not take me out of the game. You know what I mean?
And it's really it's really good. But the sad part is in your turn, but it's okay. I'll take the 20K.
Oh yeah, 20K is golden, bro. It's so good. So good. And then we have the drawing king of extra cards, right? Now you see
you
the
mean Pot of
power
Greed?
of the Ginyu Force.
No. It's now you see the power of the Pot of Greed.
Ah, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
So here's this card bamboozle many players at my locals. Because when I was playing against one of my closest friend, Kevin, shout out to my boy.
Hey.
He's like, oh, so you discard 2? No, I draw 2. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah.
Yep.
I just draw 2 because of the Ginyus.
Bro, I'm gonna just tap 1 and draw 2. Thank you.
Thank you. No, people were like stupefied in my locals. I'm like, are you gonna discard? I'm like, no, I don't. They had to read the card 3 times.
That's hilarious. They were like, you don't have to do anything for that? Like, nah, I just have to have cards on my board.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to do because
just gonna
everything I play is cheap. Or free. Or free if I play Raccoon.
For free. Oh, best card
So
ever.
good. And then
But,
the last and final card. Can't leave this card out. This card is broken. So good.
The Golden Death Beam by our Lord and Savior Freezy Pop.
Freezy Pop.
Best card in the game.
What is it? What is? Tell us what it does. Tell us what it does.
So what it does, if there's a battle card 3 or less resting on the field, you just pop it like bye bye. Pew, pew.
It's activate main or activate battle? I think it's activate main, right?
After the main, sir.
Okay, cool. Yep.
But if it was after battle or both, I'll be broken. But I'm
Yeah.
asking for too much.
Yeah. That would be insanely good because then you could just trip your opponent up really crazy.
But I want to dedicate this deck to Dutch. He been helping me a lot.
Nice,
this
man.
Game, especially you, Power Up. Thank you so much for
Hey.
hyping me up and make my dreams like to be a better player. And you know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it to everybody here on your channel. I'm gonna become the best Ginyu player in the whole community.
Come on, man.
Everything.
Come on, bro. I'm
Because-
with you. Let's go. Talk
No,
that talk, bro.
Oh, I will. And when you see me in the top, I'm gonna dedicate the win to Dutch, to you, and to all the yellow players.
Come on, man.
That I'm gonna show who I am.
Keep the
And
deck
that's
alive,
why
bro.
I am the captain. Oh hell yeah! I'm the captain Ginyu of Puerto Rico.
Hey.
I bring Latino heat.
Latino.
I bring
Yes.
the heat.
Oh yes, bro.
Shout out to my boy Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, man. That's the GOAT right there, man. Come on, bro. That's so good, bro. I think what's cool is like about this deck in particular. I know we've been talking is that and you've been like hitting me up behind the scenes a little bit and like, hey man, look, like I did this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. Like ever since Fusion World came out, like I know you've been kind of in and out talking behind the scenes with me and like just showing me what you've been doing. And I'm like, man, this dude has been really persistent, but also like really persistent on like his building of this deck and getting it kind of crafted and mastered the way he plays it. And I mean, how many events have you won with this, man? Like this is what been, I mean, you've won pretty much all of your events. like first place almost every time?
The first tournament that I helped my community because I've been helping them getting cards and everything.
Yeah.
I got second with Ginyu. The first round, it was luck. I got the bye, so that doesn't count.
Ah,
But the other two games was against a Gohan, annoying deck, really super annoying because it
yeah.
ramps and if you don't kill it on the turn 6, yeah, the Androids are gonna destroy you.
Oh yeah,
But
facts.
I rushed the Gohan player, and as for the final game, the final round was against Goku Black. My God, shout out to my boy Shammy for playing Goku Black. He's the smart one on that deck.
Hey,
Um, Goku Black, it's a sleeper deck.
it is,
It's
man.
really
I think
annoying.
Goku Black has a lot. I mean, the thing I think about this game that I think is really cool is that I feel like a lot of decks have the almost. I think every deck has the potential to be scary and win against any deck.
Yeah.
I think, like, yes, green is got its super strong stuff that it does, but yellow can counter it. Red, like, people can counter against it if you play things right, and if you just happen to draw into
Yeah.
the right cards at the right time, you can still do the things you need to do to win against kind of anything. Like, from my testing and what I've seen, obviously some decks just do it a little bit faster and better, but yeah, man, dude, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for just being a part of this channel as well, to just want to hop on and want to put together this list and let people know about it, man. I think Ginyu is super strong. I think it is a very annoying deck to play against, but when you're playing, when you were the person playing it, I can imagine, man, it feels good to throw out a bunch of really free but cheap things that just swarm your opponent and just keep attacking and go crazy. So
Oh, it is annoying, and people in my community and my locals, they like my deck, but they get so mad when I put a lot of board.
I can imagine, bro. I can imagine. Well, man, thank you for letting us check out your deck profile and giving us the breakdown. And man, I can't wait to see what you do with this in future sets and continue to grow and tweak and add your pieces. And maybe we'll come back in the next set and see how well Ginyu Force is doing for you there as the Ginyu of Puerto Rico. Let us know just like how this junk is performing, man. We'll catch back up and, you know, let the people know where you're at, man. So yeah, bro, thanks for giving us this deck profile, bro.
Well, thank you for having me on the channel, but there's already a card that I will like to add in the future. Bulma Wink Wink.
Oh yeah, off the set 2 already. Yeah. She looks like she's gonna be spicy in that
so
deck,
much.
bro.
Ooh, yeah, but thank you so much for having me here.
Absolutely,
that is an honor.
bro.
Shout out to the whole community, and shout out to Jotzi from Mayagüez, from Puerto Rico, the TCG store. But thank you so much for having me here. You're the GOAT, you're the legend, and I love your channel forever.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro. And man, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that stuff, man. We appreciate it, man. And you guys power yourself up, power up those around you, and go out into the world to make a difference. That's what this whole thing is about, man. It's so much deeper than cards. But man, we love the people in the community that we're building here, man. So appreciate y'all. Tune in on the next one. See y'all in stream. Peace out.